Final Fantasy II, the Japanese Final Fantasy II, not the American Final Fantasy II. That was actually a localization of Final Fantasy IV. This Final Fantasy II came out on the Famicom in the late 1980s, I want to say. Yeah, 1988, there we go. Because remember, Final Fantasy I came out in the United States, what, 1990? So we were playing like a 4-year-old game by that point. But the sequel had already been out in Japan for a while. This is video number 2. I did a research stream earlier in the week. This game is a massive change from Final Fantasy in terms of the mechanics. Like, there is no, well, we don't have a job system yet, but there's no job system here. But there is there's an item and a gear proficiency system in this game where you can dual wield weapons. You can put a sword in each hand. You gain proficiency by using swords, by using bows, by using axes, like in Secret of Mana. Using those weapons in combat increases your proficiency with those items. So you can see right there on the right-hand side of the screen, you can see the skill level for Fairy in here, where I renamed. So using these items in battle, including the shield, allows you to increase your proficiency with that item up to a point. You're capped, basically, at this point in the game. You can also see Nakia here, who has well, she has, we're making her sort of a jack of all trades. So as long as we have a different weapon, we have her practice with it. Tchalla. The game isn't very clear about when the experience level caps, so I don't know why. I think once I reach level 3, none of these weapons will go up. But I also want to say that some of these weapons, for example, Nakia might be capped at level 2 with that bow, for instance. So I don't know how to get to level 3. Maybe it depends on the weapon I'm carrying. I'm not sure. Could not tell you. The game explained a lot about the mechanics, but didn't explain a lot of the details very well. By the way, you don't gain experience just by fighting. You gain experience by using the weapons, and like I said, you gain hit points by actually taking damage in battle, and then when you win, you gain some experience point. You gain max HP if you lose HP during a fight. If your MP gets depleted during a battle, your maximum MP will go up. Now, again, I don't know how the cap works, but it probably means that there's a lot of ability for abuse. Unless the game properly caps all those values, you're probably going to be able to abuse a lot of this crap. So that's the amount of skill level progression for weapons and shield. Okay, that's cute. 0% doesn't sound very useful. Although you might want to turn it off if you think the game is improperly balanced. That makes things kind of interesting. Increase your max HP after a fixed number of wins in battles. Huh. Oh, so they just turned that on then, huh? So it doesn't matter if I take any damage or not. My HP is going to go up anyway. That's cool. That's cool. Set the stat boost for each attribute. Okay. Yeah, like, what is it? Using a weapon in a fight increases your strength. Dodging attacks in a fight increases your agility. That kind of thing. So again, Skyrimming in a way. They're doing the Skyrim thing, which I was not expecting a game like this to do in 1988, but they probably got the idea from some other RPGs. You know, actual, factual book and die RPGs. You know what I mean? We're headed over to a town that's north of here. I forget what it's called. There are enemies roaming around, and there are guards that won't allow us to, like, buy any items. And we can't defeat them. So I'll show you what they look like. This world wraps around very quickly. In fact, let me put it this way. This entire world you see here wraps around. So if you go to the top, if you go to the northeast or the south, if you go to the northwest or the southwest portions of the map, you'll wrap around like Pac-Man to the far eastern side of the map. So it's a round world. Unfortunately, when you reach these swampy areas, see those, you probably can't see them. Those light green areas, right where my finger is. So let's say this. Go west of where my finger is. If you keep going west, you'll see some light green areas over there. Those light green areas right underneath my fist are very, very strong enemies that you cannot defeat. So any enemy that's north of my finger or west of my finger is going to kill us immediately. So the game, I guess you could call them skill gating. You cannot defeat the enemies beyond these swamps between the forest, the dark green areas here. So west of where that red triangle is on the map right there, west of that are some swamps. And once you leave this forested area, the enemies will destroy you. So I'll turn off the encounters once we get closer to our destination. I'll show you what I mean. So again, if you turn off the encounters, you can go anywhere you want in the game, but obviously there's a lot of stuff you won't be able to buy. But if you turn on the encounters, any enemies you run into will destroy you. So there are skill-gated enemies in this part of the game. Which I guess makes sense. How do you keep... This isn't Skyrim. You can go anywhere you want. Because in Skyrim, the enemies level up with you, more or less. So, in Skyrim, if you go from one side of the map to the other, the enemies are basically as strong as you are, to some extent. And as you get stronger, the enemies get stronger with you. In this game, I don't know how that works. But I do know there are enemies, like in Xenoblade Chronicles, that are way stronger than you. You'll never be able to defeat them. But you can't see them coming, so you're better off just avoiding where they are. So I'll turn the encounters off. So if you go over here to this section of the map, the enemies that spawn here are very dangerous. They will destroy you immediately. So you won't be able to survive any fights out here. So here's what I'll do. We'll save the game here. Actually, let me turn off. Yeah, encounters are turned off. We're headed to a destination that's down here. So before we go there, we'll save the game. Because I want to at least show you this part of the game. This is our second video. But again, it's fascinating for me to see, like, where the game lets you go and where it doesn't. So the encounters are off. And let me make sure I saved the game properly. Yeah, I did. Okay. So we're going to go here. We're going to run into a couple of enemies. They're going to try and kill us immediately. Yeah, this ogre's going to wipe us out. See, we can't do any damage to him, so we better run away. Yeah, so we cannot get past him, so we're going to have to leave. If the game will let us leave, okay. So you see that enemy we just fought? Did no damage to it. Don't waste your time. So all the enemies are like that. All the enemies west of here are too dangerous for us to defeat, so we can't explore that part of the map. Don't even bother. I want to say there's some other cities I can't find yet on the map, but I'm pretty sure I can't really do anything while I'm there. I mean, before I end the video, I'll probably just try to... Before I end this video, I'll probably wander off and just kind of see where we can go, but I tried a bit of that in my previous video. There's places you can't even go, so don't even bother. No reason to even waste your time. So, at this part of the game, we're SOL. There aren't a lot of places we can go here, but I do want to show you something. You can't go to this castle. It's locked. So here's what we'll do. We'll turn on the regular music so you get to hear a new theme. Again, the first time we go to an area, I want you to be able to hear the regular NES music. The original Famicom soundtrack. And then, we can head over here. So we're going to have to avoid these guards. See, it's crawling with Imperial soldiers. There are also random encounters here. So I guess they're not even keeping the peace. You also can't go into any of the shops. They're either locked or empty. Well, oh, I wasn't trying to escape, but that's okay. Let me show you the map. This is technically cheating. See that house over there on the east side of the wall right there? We can only get there by going around. So we have to go north and around. So we have to take the long way. So like I said, you can't go in any of the shops. They're empty. So don't worry about it. So we'll go to auto battle. And we're just gonna equip our best gear here. We're not gonna grind up anymore. We'll grind up later. So we're going to attack a couple more times before we get to our destination. I accept that. It's on the auto battle. My HP didn't go up. So I'm guessing I can't gain any more experience here. They probably had to clean up. They probably had to rebalance a lot of stuff for this game. But I am curious. I mean, I'm curious if this game ever got like patched or something. Because there were NES games back in the day that got revisions. I don't know if they actually fixed anything, but games like Castlevania and Zelda 2 definitely got revisions. I mean, they still do that now. Whoops, I walked right past the door. Switch games get reprinted all the time. So games like Animal Crossing New Horizons and Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom will get re-released on cartridge. And when you let me turn that off. And when you re-release them, they'll do new builds. So they'll reprint cartridges with newer versions of the game that have patches in them that fix some of the errors. So if you played like Zelda, Breath of the Wild when it came out, it's probably kind of chunky. You played Tears of the Kingdom when it came out, kind of chunky. If you bought a cartridge that was reprinted later with the patches, it runs better. But that's another issue we'll talk about in a second. So we have our secret word. See? So you recognize the secret word. That's the secret word we learned at the very beginning of the game. So he knows I'm one of the good guys, and he'll let us out. And of course, no one will see me do this. So that's kind of amazing, I suppose. We can't save here. I can't save here, but that's okay. So I guess we won't get attacked down here. Free loot. 11 treasure chests are here, apparently. So we got a potion, and a potion. So I guess we shouldn't have stolen it because he might need it. This guy looks like Sabin from Final Fantasy VI, in a way. I think it must be the hair. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Nintendo wouldn't let him use these words on the NES if this game ever did come out in North America. Learn. No key items to learn, so we'll give him the secret password. Yes, for rebel soldiers. I'm Luke, this is Leia and Han Solo. Prince Scott. Fine. Scott! Yeah, I used to be an adventurer like you, then I took an arrow to the knee. Speaking of Skyrim references. Our brother Gordon has great strength. Okay. I will concede that. So he's like Golbez in Final Fantasy IV, I guess. No, actually, don't tell him that. Oh yeah, her brother is M'Baku from the Mountain Tribe. So it's just so he doesn't look like Sabin. Ooh, cool! I get a ring. Can I sell it? Maybe we can get some cash. Yeah, can I fence it? I could take it to what is it, Galador's Goods over in Whiterun. Get it fenced. I guess he needed to rest. He disappeared. Had to save on the memory limitations. So now that we have that, what do? We have to take it back to town. So key terms, well, key items. Apparently someone in Gatria. Always bring your gat in Gatria. Remember, there are monsters wandering everywhere around here. Where were you, boy? Nowhere! So who do I take it to is the question. So I guess we'll come back at some point. We'll see what's up. So I can't go here, can I? Well, per host. Can't go anywhere there. And all of these town squares look the same, so don't worry about it. Now what? Okay, fine. Well, it's a good thing we saved our game, because I don't even know. They said someone in Gatria knows what to do with it. Actually, we're in the wrong place. So we have to go back to Gatria, sorry. So you don't need your Gats in Gatria. Gatria is the other town. That's this town right here. So we'll head back, but there's no quick way to get there. So we gotta haul our. We can turn off the encounters like that, but we're not going to. We'll do the backtracking. I understand. We don't need fast travel really. See, these enemies are pushovers. We're not even. I don't even think we're gaining any more experience. I think Tyrion got a bit more spear experience, but I guess these enemies don't give you much experience. So I'm curious when the game starts letting me go further west. So yeah, his HP went up as he took damage during that fight. Didn't gain anything else though. I do think it's weird. The game doesn't tell you how much your skill level went up with your weapons or your shields. Yeah, the game doesn't tell you how much your skill level went up. It just says if you leveled up at all. Because Tyrion stopped. It might be based on the number of fights. Because Tyrion stopped getting bare knuckle experience. See that on the underneath skill level where you see the fist? He stopped getting bare knuckle experience a while ago. So I don't know if that's a fixed value or what. I mean, I know some people will have a problem with that. I mean, I'm not opposed to, like, experience gating, honestly. Because most regular action games see ties a shield level went up. I want to say most games, they sort of do the same thing. Okay, I accidentally pressed a button twice, so I can't see how much experience Nakia got. She got better in something. She probably got more strength, I don't know. Like in some games, you're like obviously in Skyrim your level hits a cap, but then you can just kind of erase the cap. Now why would you do that? Because what happens is when you max out your, let's say you become a master archer, you can erase all of the skills you've unlocked for that archery skill, but your regular experience level goes up. Because I remember when Skyrim first came out, there was that problem where there was a level cap, just because of how the math worked. And then they patched the game so that current versions of the game don't have that level cap in effect. So when you reach a legendary status with one of your skills, you can just keep grinding up and you'll be fine. Which is why when you see me play Skyrim on this channel, I just keep spamming those muffle spells so that my alteration spell is always maxed out at a level 100. And then I just erase all my skills. And then so every time I level up my alteration skill, my experience level goes up eventually. And then when my alteration skill is mastered, I just erase all of my skills and I can keep grinding my base experience level. But no reason to explain that now. I have self-contained Skyrim videos for that. Probably should have saved outside of town, so we'll do that. Yeah, there's some hitching in the music. I would say the music so far in this game is better than in Final Fantasy 1. But I haven't been paying much attention to it. At least I think I only recorded like 2 songs from Final Fantasy 1. So I guess we should heal ourselves. I'll tell you what, we won't heal ourselves. We'll make our progress and then we'll heal ourselves. Are there any other houses here? There's one house up here where the church is. Maybe it's useful. Yeah. Well, not anymore, he's not. Maybe this is his house. Nothing happens. Okay, amazing. Oh, well. So is this where you revive enemies? I don't know. Gatrea. Gatrea. I guess I could buy some more leather gloves. So I could buy another cap. Sure. I mean, I have the cash. I'm not opposed to that. Don't need any more shields. I can equip them from that screen, but I wasn't paying attention. Gloves, right? Yeah, gloves. 2 arms. No, we're out of gloves. We'll get more later. We're good enough. So she's in the back row, so I have her using a bow, which makes sense if you think about it. So where's what's his name? Yeah, I don't see any more houses here. Maybe I can go to an inn instead. Maybe it's an inn. Yeah, it's probably in an inn. Unless there's one of the random NPCs, who knows? Yeah, I saw it. No. We'll come back when we need to heal ourselves. We'll be bruised and bloodied. And you'll charge us some money to save our lives. Or it's like a hospital, I guess. Here we go. No. They said there's someone here who can... What's the point of having this item if no one knows what to do with it? Am I missing somebody? Maybe I have to go back to the home base. That wouldn't be out of the question, if I'm being honest. Like I'm playing this game like I don't know what I'm doing because I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm in Gatrea. So did I miss somebody? Yeah, there might be a house that I missed. No, I went to every house. Cleaned the chapel. Maybe there was an NPC that I missed? Maybe there's an NPC that I missed. Fine, we'll heal. So the question is, so who's the person in Gatrea who can help me? Because no, I don't have the ability to ask anyone the secret key or something. Ask anyone the secret word or whatever. Whoops. Did I miss a step? Do I need to go back to whatever that town's called? Because that dude just died. Yeah, I understand that. I'm gonna have to just go back home. Let's go back to the home base and see what happens. I'll save my game here, then haul myself back home. So we'll avoid a few more fights. Give me a second. I'm not gonna make you sit through all this. I mean, I guess I can get into a few more fights on the way home. It just seems weird to make you sit through all this. Backtracking is normal for games like this. It's like there are only 3 places I can go, so by process of elimination. Process of elimination will tell me where I need to go at this point. But it's a good thing I saved my game. The enemies won't hurt us. They'll just kind of get in our way. Which is why you can turn off the encounters. Because I don't even think we're getting experience anymore from these guys. So I guess I can go to the castle and see if anyone wants anything to do with this. Oh, here we go. That's probably him. Yes, this is probably the dude. Yeah, this is the guy. This is the guy. He's not even in the right town. Yep, it's your brother's ring. Well, he didn't call you a coward, but that's his character arc, I guess. And no new item. Okay, so now what? So now that I've done that, now what? I did the thing, now what? Items, key items. Okay, so he doesn't know how to use it, but maybe someone else does. So I can just take it somewhere else and see if I can take it to the castle, see if anyone knows what to do with it. Nope, nothing there. So wait, I thought there was a castle here. Isn't there a castle here? Okay, no castle. So I left the castle, now I can't get in, I guess. Oh well. So what are my options here? Because I was in that place that taught me how to, like, you know, that taught me all the mechanics. And all the helpful mages and whatnot. This is a magic shop, isn't it? Or this is not an item store, is it? Oh, so we can buy this, okay. Ah! Actually buy spells. Should probably think about doing that. So I guess I can learn some spells while I'm here. Well, I have enough money for it, so I might as well do it. So can I share one book amongst everybody, or do I have to, like... do I have to, like, have one person... Yeah, remember, because you only have 15 spells, remember? And then you have to forget a spell to make room for more, because my shot glass brain can't remember more than 15 spells, I guess. It's like I'm the dumbest wizard in Hogwarts. So what am I doing here? She can't use magic, but I can teach her this. Boom. Okay, so the book, so I have to buy another book. Hey, Nakia, can I have your college textbook? No, it disappeared. Yeah, it's a racket, I tell you. Like all college publication. Like all college textbook rackets. Use. No reason to use it. We don't have a free space to heal ourselves, so we can get a bunch of MP right away. That'd be cool. Not gonna happen, of course. So there's no castle I can go to, I guess? So I can go into this house. Or is this the castle? Yes, it's the castle I was thinking of. Help! Well, obviously I know about that. The man on my right, the white. Okay. Okay. So I got the ring. Nope, not anymore. Did the screen just go darker? Yeah, it just did. A percentage of courage. Okay. Mithril. Charge Joseph. Salamand. I mean, I'll consider it, I suppose. Oh, so he's gonna join us. Okay. Okay. Let's talk to our boy. Wow, Rose. So I got a bronze trophy for that. I can't see because the trophy's in the way. There we go. The trophy was in the way, so I couldn't read those words. Paloom. Awesome. So now we can use the canoe. So we gotta grind up Minwoo now, huh? Not Kim Woo. Minwoo. You know, from Killer Instinct 2. So what's his deal? He has plenty of experience, so that's good. What's his status? Yeah, we gotta grind him up. So give him something. Okay, so you can wear that. That's fine. Strongest attacker of us all, apparently. We can probably have him go barehanded. So we can have him, yeah, he's two-handed now. We can have him go bare-handed if we need him to. We have a healer. I guess we can bring another healer with us if we really need. I don't know how long, but I don't know if he's one of the 4 heroes who's going to stay with us the entire game, or if he's going to disappear like so many other Final Fantasy characters do. I don't want anyone to learn any spells if they're going to die on me or become narratively irrelevant. Like, do I want Aerith to learn any magic spells if she's just going to get stabbed? Spoiler alert. So, how are we doing this? So I saved the game, so we're going to have to grind up Minwu, but where are we going? We got to take the canoe. But where's the canoe going, specifically? I mean, we saved our game, so we'll just see what's up. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to gain any more experience here. We might have to fight a different group of enemies. So if we have the canoe, we might have to go here. Yeah, that canoe, okay. Alright, so save the game here. We can turn off... Yeah, we can turn off the encounters if we have to. But this is apparently the only way to get here, isn't there? Can we get attacked while we're swimming? Apparently not. I want to say, yeah, in Final Fantasy 1, if you were on the ship, you would get attacked by pirates. And I think some flying fish would attack you, too. Big woo! Fight on! So how are we doing this? Well, I don't care. Let's get to the town first, and we'll worry about how we get here. Oh, so we can only take it on the lake. Okay, that's cute. Whoop, got attacked got attacked inside the town walls. By titans, I suppose. So I don't think Minwu can gain any more experience, huh? At least not with these weapons. So where am I on the map? Okay, so this area is completely sealed, I think. Yeah, the only way to get here is by canoe. Oh, that's cute. Okay. So now my progress is gated. So my progress was gated by the lake. Okay. So the canoe got me over the lake, but I can't use the canoe on the ocean, which actually kind of makes sense. So I might be able to go north. Yeah, looks like I might be able to go north, so we'll figure it out. So we can actually use a boat here, I bet. Okay. So we'll get some more content out of this video. Let's wander around a bit. Let me at least see where the item shop is. Yeah, I should be able to get some more gear. Give me the loot. Dagger time. So we got a mace and an axe. We don't really need that. So I'm willing to get a new weapon. So I guess we can get 2 of those. We got a mace. So instead of a staff, we have a mace. So let's swap them out. So we need people from the back row and the front. Can we hit it from the front to back? You let it break it down like that. So how we doing that? Give him a mace. What could possibly go wrong? How about a mace and a staff? What's his experience level with the staff, I wonder? None, apparently. And why is he in the back row? He should probably be in the front. So let's get him in formation. So Nakia can be in the back. She'll be fine. I guess I seeded him to grind up some hit points. So he was in the back row, so he would take less damage and still get the hit points he needed. Again, might be exploitable. We'll see how it goes. So we'll pick a few more fights and see what's up. Master Sprinter. Down he goes. So I don't think Minwu didn't get anything. We gotta give him some new gear. Let's give him some new gear. So yeah, we're gonna have to swap stuff out if we want, I guess. We're gonna grind up anyway. Javelin with a buckler should be fine. We can also have him go barehanded at some point, so people can practice with the other weapons if they choose. So can we go this way? Yeah, we're fine. Eventually we're going to hit some enemies we can't beat, so we'll see what happens. We can do another breadcrumb save if we have to. Remember, you can always turn off your, You can always turn off your, encounters if we have to get around. So we can't take the canoe here. Yeah, we might not be able to hit. There's a lake over there, but it might be cut off by some mountains. So we'll see what's up. Tyrion's not going barehanded, I hope. Yeah, Ty's dual wielding staves, so that'll work. Or we'll use some of our magic if we have to. So we're grinding up pretty quickly, all things considered. Bird woo! I'll stop saying that eventually. So the mountains probably cut us off here, don't they? Unless it's a funnel. So we got a dagger for Tyrion. So we'll see how much experience we gain during this fight. And he used his shield too. Okay, so didn't get anything. So Ty's fine. We gotta swap out the weapons for everyone else, because no one else is getting anything. I mean, they're getting strength by fighting, so that's probably it. So Ty's getting stuff, but no one else is getting. So we're not getting anything else for him. So he can go barehanded, I guess. No, he doesn't get anything else. We got broadswords, so we can use the dagger. Dagger and a javelin. He can dual wield. Her bow isn't getting anything else, so guess we can have her go barehanded, honestly. What does she have barehanded? Can she bare knuckle like Blaze and bare knuckle? We'll find out. She needs a dagger too. She needs a dagger and some staves. So we'll hook her up eventually. She won't do much damage, but she'll grind up. So here's your funnel. So we're SOL, not a lot of places to go at this point in the game. Ambushed. Haha, you missed. So I guess I'm increasing my evasion because I dodged those attacks. See? Cool. Might not matter too much in the course of the game, but see, Naki didn't even get a chance to throw hands. Sure, she's been out of shape over that. Yeah, she whiffed on those fists from the back row. She still got experience, even though she whiffed on the fists. She's gaining experience by losing. Gotta hit that speed bag, I guess. You can't rewind, so I don't want to go too far. Don't want to get ahead of my skis here. I'm pretty sure we're going to need that port to explore the ocean, so the game will probably... Like in Final Fantasy 1, the game probably has a bunch of pirates guarding the ship. We got to steal it, I suppose. Bird woo! So, knife skill up. Nakia caught those hands. Well, they caught those hands. So Ty's probably done leveling up. We're going to find out in a second. Okay, give someone else those, Yeah, give Ty that dagger, I suppose. Just a second. Yeah, give us the mace. He can still use it though. So he can use a regular staff that we'll swap out with what's his name. So give Tyrion that. So he can use that staff. And a broadsword won't do him any good. Yeah, that'll do. And we'll see how Minwoo deals with the javelin. Nakia will eventually need a staff, so we'll hook her up at some point. Ty will level up, and then we'll let Farian dual wield. I think I was already here, but I'll see what town we're in just a second. I think this is the second town I need to visit. The enemies here are manageable, so we're fine. Didn't bother to see if my experience went up. Probably should have checked. So it's a different port town. But I guess the ship might have helped us get here more quickly. Okay, so we can save here. Again, we can always turn off the encounters and backtrack if we need to. So what's going on here? First of all, where are we? Yeah, so that's where we left. And we can still keep going north. And if we go around the mountain path, we might end up running into some enemies who will kill us, so we'll find out. So where's the shop? Up there. We'll go to the pub first. We're gonna get crunked, but we're gonna see what's up. Uh-oh. Baths. You're not dressed like the others. You might be important narratively. Yep, it's Sid again. I'm gonna ride the airship. Oh, so you have to pay him. Once we learn the airship. So the canoe doesn't do any good. Nothing happens. Not yet. We'll do a quick save before we do any of that, because I do want to see where the airship. In fact, we'll save out here, and then we'll see where it takes us. Because I wanted to get credit for the airship, for the keyword we just learned. So again, I like the idea of having keywords. It makes, if you're willing to commit to a dialogue-based role-playing game with actual dialogue trees and keywords you can unlock and stuff like that, then yeah. You have to do all the scripting and all the logic, but sure, make it work. I understand. So where's he gonna take us? So we can go there by air. Well, it's cost some money. We can't do anything in Finn. So if we go there, we have enough money. I think we're getting like 100 gil per fight, something like that. We're not gonna save the game. We're just gonna reload. The horse and carriage is right outside. Again, this is obviously not in the original NES game. You don't have any mode 7. Don't be absurd. So this is safer than having to fight the enemies to get here. So let's see what's here. Of course, you have to walk all the way back, which would suck. Well, we don't want to be here. I'm pretty sure we don't want to be here. Flee. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we don't want to be here. Probably gonna get killed horribly. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we don't want to be here. So yeah, let's not be here. Well, I'm pretty sure the enemies here are dangerous too. So yeah, I'm pretty sure we are not supposed to be here. Well, now we know. Let's see what happens if we get horribly murdered down here. Flee. Missed. And stabbed right in the throat. And did basically no damage. So, we'll probably get some experience points for this. We can't flee, because we're not going to beat these guys. Let's not push our luck. We plinked away at them. I'm not trying to... I'm not trying to mess with these guys. That looks important. Oh! Cool. Here's your theme song. This song was in the Final Fantasy 1, wasn't it? Yeah, I think it was. Yes, I found a chocobo. So now I can wander around anywhere I want, I guess, with no encounters, but that's why we have this. So we don't even need that. That's nice for a secret area, I suppose. But I mean, again, you can wander around the map. You can't cross any rivers, I guess. We'll find out. Yes, it's cut off. So you have to go south and east. I'm pretty sure we can't fight anybody here. Yeah. No. So we gotta go over here. Then we wrap around to the other side. Can't go in there. The Colosseum's dead, so we can't go to the Colosseum either. Already went there in the previous video. So now we've wrapped around. And we can't cross the river. Can we use the canoe to get across the river? Oh, we can't stop inside. Yeah, so we can't stay here inside the swamp. Interesting. Okay, so we can't disembark from a swamp. Interesting. This is not going to go well. Black flan, the best kind of flan. Fear of a black flan. Yep, we're not gonna. This is not gonna go well for us. And we're dead. Okay. Well, Naki was in the back row, and she's not dead. And we took some kind of what's this ability we got stuck with? We blinded. I have no idea. So we got some status effects, and I don't know what it is. Am I just blinded? Yeah, the game won't tell me what the status is that I have on me. I said we're gonna stick around, so let's end the video here. Or at least we'll poke around a bit and see where the strongest enemies are, and we'll see what's up. Because I know I can't go any further south, because that... I know I can't go any further south, because that area is overrun with really nasty enemies. So Naki is not getting any more hands. So I guess we can give her a staff. How is she on staves? She's fine. So we can equip those for her. So take them off. I guess we can have him go barehanded. I mean, it doesn't matter what he uses. We're not trying to grind him up. Yeah, so we'll have him keep that mace for a while. She needs a dagger at some point. Yeah, so give her that dagger. Again, it would be nice if you could see what the skill level is before you equip the weapon. There, we already have the dagger. We can give her a dagger and see what's up. We'll double grind. Yeah, so we're just poking around to end the video. We made a little bit of progress. We'll see what else is going on later. Yeah, these guys are fine. We can wipe these dudes out. So if we go to the swamps, I think we're going to be hosed, because that's where the really tough enemies probably seem to be spawning. For now. So I don't know if the game is as linear as the other ones we played, as Final Fantasy 4 is. We can go to the northern town and see what's up. So we can go south and around. Possibly. Yeah. Got another airship over there. This could be interesting. See how long it takes us to get to the Queen Bee. Speaking of putting rings on it. So, what was the name of that guy that we got the ring from? I don't remember. Scott. It's Scott. So, Queen Bee is down. 71 gil. So, Ty got nothing. So, I think Ty is done. We can take off Tarian's shield. Yeah, so Ty's getting nothing. We can give a shield to Minwoo, but I think Minwoo's already leveled up with the shield. So Ty got nothing, so we can swap out his weapons. What does he need? Dagger? He needs a dagger, so we'll give him the dagger. He's leveled up with everything that we can level him up with, so we'll give him a dagger. I mean, we probably don't even need to do any of this. We'll just grind up with him anyway. Give him a javelin. And Ty will need a dagger, and then we can give the mace to somebody else. You use both. We'll figure it out. We'll see what Minwoo's situation is. You can go 2 bucklers. So you can practice that shield. You can do another breadcrumb save down here. Okay, so we're good. We just want to see where the game starts pushing back. Baffs. And the enemies don't seem that bad. Don't want that. Too expensive. I guess we're gonna have another potion eventually. Defeating the Queen Bee and all those drones gave us like, what, 71 gil? So we're not getting as much gil as I would have liked. Too bad I can't afford a cottage just yet. Do we have a tent? I think we probably found a tent. Do we even have a tent? Are there tents in this game, I guess I should be asking. Yes, it's in the weapon shop. You always have to go to a weapon shop and when you get to a new town in an RPG, right? Long swords. So we can see if this gives us, yeah, a long bow. So we can see if this allows us, so if we can increase our skill based with a stronger weapon, that might help. So let's see what our options are. So if anyone isn't leveling up anymore, then we can give them a stronger weapon and see if that allows them to grind up. Because I'm curious if the individual weapon has a max skill level. We'll find out. Like, you can only go level 3 with a dagger until you get, like, a better dagger. Which would make sense. You can't use a butter knife. Yeah, we're probably not going to do very well. Okay, so we're going to need a much better weapon against these guys. I forgot to equip the better weapon, too, which is probably not a good idea. Yeah, we're going to need a better weapon against these guys. Stabby, stabby. Okay, we're good. Okay, so Tarian's skill went up. Sword and staff. Let's see if we can equip better gear with these. I forgot to actually equip some of this stuff. Longsword, spear. Get rid of that spear. Guess we can have him go mace. And he can do spear with a dagger. We can also have a bow. What's her name can use a bow. We have a long bow. See if she can get more experience with it. It'd be cool if she can carry 2 bows. That would be dumb. 2 bows means I'm twice as strong. That's not how it works. That's not how that works, girlfriend. I guess we're going to need stronger weapons for everyone at some point. So are the really tough enemies down here? So that soldier might need to plink away at that soldier for a while, but I think we'll be okay. Yeah, dual wielding might be overkill for a guy who's that strong, but if you're fighting like a crew of enemies, you might not want to do that. And Nakia whiffed on the longbow, but she should still be getting more experience. Yeah, see, that got hit that time. So Ty's knife level went up. I don't think his javelin level went up, though. I still haven't quite figured out what's going on with this stuff. Tarian's not getting any more ability with that sword, so I guess the better sword isn't helping his skill level. It's just stronger, which is fine. If someone else needs a sword, we can have him practice with it. Like, who else needs a sword? Everyone, yeah, so Minwoo needs a sword. I think he already has one, though. Let me check. Give him one now. Minwoo! Fight on. I'll stop doing that eventually. I know you'll be sick of it, but you're probably already sick of it, so I'll probably stop doing it eventually. I haven't renamed him yet either, so I'm guessing he's not narratively important. Or he's probably just a side. He's probably just a guest. Whackety whackety. Did he hit him 3 times? Did he hit him 3 times or something? Maybe we can take out these guys. It's not so bad. Again, we can always just turn off the encounters if we have to. So yeah, it's really I kind of just want to see where the game lets us go and where we're getting, like, where's the game level gating us? Minwoo! Okay, so we're done. That might be it. We're gonna swap out Minwoo's crap in a second. You can go barehanded, right? You can go barehanded, I think. Let me see what my options are. So remove that and that. So we'll have him go bare knuckle for a while, see what's up. I don't think she's gaining any more abilities. How's Tchalla doing? A large knife, sure, it's amazing. That's not a knife. That's a knife. You know, I'll convince myself to watch the 3 Crocodile Dundee movies. They were on Pluto. They're on Pluto for a while. I know they're not going to be good. I saw Crocodile Dundee in theaters. I bet it doesn't. I don't remember I remember liking the big knife. I don't remember anything else about Crocodile Dundee. I don't remember liking anything else about Crocodile Dundee. It's like, it's a movie I saw because apparently it was popular in the 80s. So, it didn't stick. Probably it's not even that good. It was just popular. So Tarian's getting more swords. So his sword level is going up. That's cool. Yeah, staff level went up, so we're fine. Minwoo's fists are getting stronger, so that's good. Zombie. Okay, we're good. Yeah, we can wait. We can get past these guys. We don't need any special weapons, at least. At least, hopefully not yet. Yeah, Nakia's getting more experience, so that's good. So it might depend on the weapons you're carrying, what your max skill level is. So it's an interesting system, all things considered. But yeah, I think the other side of these mountains might be kind of dangerous. Yeah, we probably can't beat these guys. Yeah, we're done. Back out, we're done. So yeah, we found the enemies that are too strong for us to beat, so we're gonna have to bounce. And I got stunned. That can't be good. And we're all dead. So yeah, now we know. We can't go that far. So we can't go that far southwest. Or southeast. Yeah, southeast. We can't go that far southeast. Let's see. Yes, we can't go that far southeast. We probably can't go that far south either. We'll find out in a second. So I'm pretty sure we can't go further south. Land ray. Whoops, cancel. Back out, cancel. I didn't mean to auto battle there, so we might die here. Yeah, we're back. Yeah, we're bopping. Okay. It's like so the cursor does wrap around from the top. So you can get to the flee command in two keystrokes. That's good. Alright, so we're basically done here. Can't go that way. We might go north and east just to see what